Okay, so I just spent 10 minutes talking to my monitor and my microphone wasn't recording, so I guess we get to do a post commentary. But today is sort of like I checked in on MMC today, and I was going to re record this video with new footage, but just it did not actually get players in my game because this is Mineman Club and it's like that happens. It's like you can announce forever and people will just join and then leave 3 seconds after they realize the game's not immediately about to start. So I don't know, that's a problem that seems unique to this server. But yeah, so I checked in again on MMC and they were just sort of, it's, I feel spoiled having MCSG, just because like their staff like actually care about the server and it's not like something super mental, and like there's just staff that don't care about people bringing literal armies to games. I mean, that's something that happens on MMC from time to time. It's like I made a 20-minute MMC experience video last year, and that one was like dude, nothing really changed about that. And in my first episode actually of this year of 2026, which was the last one that I recorded on MMC, the other 20 of them have been on MCSG since it launched in mid-March, so there's that. But in that first episode I talked about how MMC like almost was saved in a sense because they gave Golden Holden staff, and he actually like did start to do stuff. Like he was actually doing a good job of cleaning up the SG community, that sort of deal, and just generally being a good person and representative for the mini games, because people just, they don't care about rules in these. It just kind of sucks. And he was actually doing something about it, and then he didn't pass his trial because the MMC admins just, suck. Fork-founded kitchen. But yeah, most of the rest of it was just spent talking about how, like, I wish I could craft flint and steel on this server. It's a whole thing with that, and yeah, just generally, I guess I just feel spoiled being able to play on MCSG. And granted, I mean, MCSG has its share of problems that I've talked about and will inevitably continue to talk about. But overall, I mean, MMC, it might be kind of fun to play every once in a while, because I guess one of the perks of a dead server is the fact that there's fewer teams. So that's a big plus. It's like teaming is limited to 2 and then band and deathmatch on MMC, which I think is the way to go if you want to allow teaming at all, which personally I think you shouldn't. But it's because the staff team is just non-existent. Yeah, it's never enforced. So you got people bringing armies to games and whatnot. And yeah, overall, I mean, not like a whole lot to really talk about. I kind of just hopped on and checked on the server, so that was about it. And okay, real quick, if any of y'all know how to get OBS to stop like not recognizing my mic when I launch it, because that's what happened today, that would be really sick if you could comment, because for some reason, like, my mic, it doesn't ever come unplugged. It doesn't have any sort of issue with its drivers or whatever, but like OBS just regularly does not load it. So that's really swell. But yeah, I mean, I guess if there's footage left, like, y'all can check it out. But yeah, this was MMC. It was kind of whatever. I think eventually I went up against a team of 2 in deathmatch on this Shady Hollow game that you're probably watching at this point, and I kind of just wiped them because I had arrows and a better sword and whatnot. I think 2 people double killed right before, and I got all the stuff, so that was pretty neat as well. But that's kind of all that happened. Yeah. I don't know the next time I'm going to play or record on MMC, but I imagine it'll happen eventually. Like, I hope MCSG lasts a long time, like a much longer time. But if we're being realistic, and if it dies within the next couple of months, then I mean, that was one more thing that I did talk about in this video. I'm glad that MMC is sort of here as a fallback. It's like, it's not the best SG experience. The culture sucks, but at least it's a server, and you can get players somewhat regularly, even if it is just 6-player lobbies. So, yeah, with that being said, reinstate Golden Holden as staff, and maybe the server will be good and inviting to play on. That would be pretty sick.